Now Hawaii is getting killed by Louisiana Tech today on a Wednesday night. So instead of watching them get killed, I'll make my college football week 5 predictions. I can't believe that we're already at week 5. It's been such a fast season. Last week I was 6-4, which is not very good. This week I plan to be better. So let's start off with the Pac-10. I have Oregon State at Arizona State. I really do not know much about either team. All I know is that Arizona State lost a close one to Georgia last week. Oregon State lost last week to Arizona. So I'm going to go with Arizona State. Next up, another Pac-10 game. UCLA at Stanford. Now, I predicted Stanford beating Washington last week. I haven't seen much of UCLA. UCLA has been a quiet team this year, though they're undefeated, which is the only undefeated team I think in the Pac-10. I am going to go with Stanford winning this game though. Next up is the game we're all looking forward to, LSU at Georgia. LSU should have lost to Mississippi State last week, got lucky. Georgia also got lucky over Arizona State. LSU though has a better defense unlike Georgia. Georgia's defense is not good this year at all. I'm going to go with LSU winning this game. Next up, the Nittany Lions, who lost last week to Iowa, just shows that the Big Ten is a bad conference. Well, Penn State plays Illinois. Illinois is a bad team, so Penn State will come with a victory. Another Big Ten game, Wisconsin at Minnesota. Now, Wisconsin, I think, is undefeated as well, if I'm mistaken or not. But Minnesota, I know they lost to Cal. I don't know anything else about them. So I am going to go with Wisconsin to go 5-0. Next up, another undefeated team from the Big Ten, Michigan versus at Michigan State. Now, if Michigan loses this game, then I am not going to talk about a Big Ten football game this year ever again, because if Michigan loses, it would show how horrible the Big Ten is. I mean, the WAC is a lot stronger than they are. So I'm going to go pick Michigan to win, but if they lose, I'm never going to predict the Big Ten game again. Now more Pac-10. Washington, very overrated, at Notre Dame. Notre Dame should have no problem with Washington. I never thought Washington was very good. USC should have beat them, but it shows how bad USC is. Notre Dame wins that game. Next up, USC at Cal. Now, USC usually doesn't lose more than 2 games of a season. Cal got demolished by Oregon. Cal's offense, I think, has a lot of work to do. And same with USC's offense. It's going to be a low-scoring game. But I'm going to go with USC winning this game. Next up, Auburn at Tennessee. I have seen basically nothing of either team. But I like the song Rocky Top, so I'm going to go with Tennessee beating Auburn. Next up, Texas A&M at Arkansas. Arkansas seems to have a pretty good offense, though Alabama shut them down. Texas Tech, I don't think, has a very good defense. I'm going to go with Arkansas. And in our final game, the game that we're all looking forward to, Oklahoma at Miami, Florida. Now, many people have said really bad things to me about Virginia Tech and how I picked Miami to win last week. Well, Miami got blown out last week, and I really think they will win this week. So Miami, you better not let me down, okay? Let's go, Ja'Cory Harris. Score some points this week. So those are my picks, and that's my new UCLA hat I just got for my birthday.